Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the great state of Missouri, more specifically Branson, Missouri. And I'm here in front of the Branson coaster. This is a mountain coaster. Mountain coasters have become very, very popular in tourist destinations in recent years. They have quite a few that have sprung up in the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area that I have been able to try out and ride. But while I'm out here in Branson, I figured I would try out their mountain coaster. So let's go for a ride. Please follow me. See people being launched right down this corkscrew here. Looks like they start right out, sending you down into a spiral. Some of them start the big lift hill. Oh, still spiraling down there. All right, let's see. No neck or back ailments. Heart's doing pretty good. Not pregnant, not dizzy, not had recent surgery. I think we're good to go. Oh, look at that, a raccoon and a dog riding a mountain coaster together. To ride, you have to be at least as tall as a dog, and to drive, you have to be at least as tall as a lumberjack. All right, here's the backstory behind the Branson coaster. While felling a tree one day, Bucksaw Bob, that's Bucksaw Bob, said to his trusty pal Henry, "Doggone, it sure seems to be great if we could find us a way to get these logs down to the sawmill. That would be sweat all day." Oh, okay. So the storyline is you are getting the logs to the bottom to the sawmill using the mountain coaster. People being sent off down the spiral. There we go. There's our ride chariot. All right, here we go. Pushing down the accelerator. Let's try to do this one nice and speedy. All right, getting ready to careen. Oh, I hate mountain coasters. I just remembered. Oh, okay. Oh, this one's quite a spiral. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh! I'm trying to go fast. I'm trying to go fast. Everyone says I go too slow on these things. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Slow down. Slow down. I gotta slow down. This is terrifying. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Woo. Boogie. All right. Oh. Let's see. Oh, slow track ends in 100 feet.
Hey there, slow down your course. You're approaching the end of track 1.
Track 1, is there another track? All right, apparently that was the end of track 1. I don't know if there's gonna be a second track. This was not discussed with me. Look at that, a little fountain. A little water fountain right there. All right, here we go. We go down, and then I guess we go up. Going up the lift hill. I bet this is gonna lift us up real high. Maybe it'll drop us back down, or maybe it'll just take us up to the top and we'll be done. Who knows? I don't. Nice relaxing ride. Oh, you can see another cart right there speeding through the woods. I don't know what happens when we get up there. Hey, Boogie! Apparently we go back down. I just saw Boogie go careening down that way. Oh, here's another guy. Whee! You can see that swing right there. It's another ride called the Branson Buzzsaw. Unfortunately, they did say no cameras allowed on the swing, so we won't be able to do that. I think we're getting to the top here of track number 2, I guess.
Press your handles forward.
Give it some gas.
And I dare you not to use your brake.
I dared us not to use our brake. Let's see if we can adhere to that dare. I don't think so, because I'm scared. Hey there. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, why? Why would someone ride this? Oh! So curvy and scary! There's the relaxing fountain. Not very relaxed though right now.
Slow down your course.
Oh, slow down the cart.
You're approaching the end of the track.
They never discussed with us how many tracks there was. That was track 2. We just careened down. I don't even know if there's a track 3 or maybe we're just done. Maybe we're done here. Going down and back up. Big old lift hill. Yeah, I'm getting accustomed, a little bit getting accustomed to these mountain coasters. They're still completely terrifying. I really like have the urge to just pull on the brake and go into a complete stop every time I ride these. I've yet to ride a mountain coaster. They said the voice of the intercom dared us to not use the brake. I definitely did not win that dare. I used the brake. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed that I used the brake. I think the brake is there for a good reason. Not all of us like careening at such an intense level. So I used the brake, not gonna deny it. And I'm proud of my brake usage. You know, if you go too fast, you might accidentally smash into someone. You might, oh look, there's someone right there. You know, you might be going too fast and a deer could be crossing the track and you would plow into the deer. You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want to hit a deer or a bunny or a kitten or some other adorable animal when you're just trying to go for a little ride. So, you know, use your brakes when appropriate. If you like being a daredevil, you know, I guess it's okay to crank down. It's just, you know, that's just not who I am. I think I like the lift hill part the best. I think I would like it if maybe it was just a lift hill. Maybe that's to be a new string of attractions, mountain lift hills. So Boogie, this is your first time on a mountain coaster,
I love
right?
mountain coasters so much.
You love them?
It's a coaster, but you were in control. I screamed like I was dying. Did you get audio of me screaming?
I think I heard you. I heard you screaming.
It was the best. I literally, there's a $9 re-ride fee. I'm thinking about paying it, but I also want to go see what other mountain coasters are in town. That was incredible.
Well, you need to get back. You need to get back to the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge because they have like 20 of them.
How does this fare compared to the other ones?
This one's pretty good. There's one there, Rocky Top, that's like, it's 10 minutes long, so it's like a
that's the one I've heard about.
Longer experience.
It did not hurt. It did not damage my new tattoo.
Uh-oh, there's an empty ride vehicle. I hate to think what might have happened. That looks fun. Now this here is the Branson Ferris wheel. This Ferris wheel has actually traveled quite a distance. This used to be the Ferris wheel that they had at the amusement park on Navy Pier in Chicago, Illinois. They now have a much larger Ferris wheel in Chicago, but they shipped their old one out here to Branson for people to enjoy. I think we are getting ready to enjoy it. This shows the Ferris wheel traveling from Chicago, from Navy Pier to Branson, and you can see them reconstructing it slowly here in Branson. Let's look over here. This is, I guess they had only one car to begin with. This is, I guess, the wheel of loneliness right there. Yeah, it says that this was only built in Navy Pier in 1995. Traveled here to Branson in 2016.
Hi guys, we'll get you on number 28 whenever it makes its way down here.
Why can't I ride alone?
Just for your safety as well as others, we just do not allow other people.
I was always wondering if it was like, because we were thinking maybe it's because like or something.
It is. There is the possibility
Right.
that somebody could have that intention,
Right.
and just for their safety, we would just rather have somebody up there with them.
That makes sense, right?
So, yes,
makes
you would
sense.
assume correctly.
That way I would have to
one aspect.
traumatize him. He'd have to watch me do it.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob, it's been great. See you.
Be sure to watch your step whenever you're getting in. There's a bit of a drop, and it does not stop moving.
Oh, sanitizing that car right there. I think.
All right, go ahead and step on in, guys, whenever you're ready. If you guys want to make your way down here, I can get you on 29.
Oh, jeez.
Don't fall. Oh gosh.
Careful, Boogie.
Doesn't
It's a
stop
little,
moving.
it's a little tricky.
It doesn't stop moving. She
Enjoy
said.
the view.
Thank you.
All right, we made it into the Branson Ferris wheel, and Boogie was grilling that lady out there. Apparently, he had come by a couple days ago, and it would not let him ride alone. And I've actually experienced this quite a bit.
She said, if you're forever alone, we don't want you up there.
Yeah, they took a look at him and they're like, we're not taking a risk. This looks like a guy who cannot be trusted.
On the edge.
Who cannot be trusted on a Ferris wheel by himself.
He got his first tattoo today. He's wild.
Yeah, Boogie got his first tattoo today.
Yeah.
Here, show the tattoo in the video.
Check it out. I got
That
Pac-Man.
little Pac-Man right there.
Yay! I'm the coolest guy in school.
Coolest guy in school. Oh, look at that wheel right there.
Whoa.
See the rip loose there. Across the way. What's over there? We got a little mini golf course. The plane. Yeah, I've different Ferris wheels have told me different reasons on why I can't ride alone. One Ferris wheel told me, well, you can't ride alone because we're too busy. I'm like, well, I'm a paying customer.
Right, exactly, right?
And then they told me that it was weight distribution, which I don't know if I
That doesn't make sense either.
believe that.
No.
And then
Because we are definitely uneven right now.
yeah, I got Grant over here, and then us two over here are much heavier than Grant, the two of us combined. And I also heard that it's like if you have a medical emergency, then you won't be able to respond. And I don't know, or you know, it's I guess possibly that someone could be wanting to harm themselves and use the Ferris wheel as a way to do that. But how common is that?
That could make die.
Make die?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't want people making die on the Ferris wheel. I thought this thing never stopped moving. It seems that it is.
Yeah. I was like, I
It
could just
stopped.
reach right out and touch part of the Ferris wheel right now.
I think that's against the rules.
I think if I had some gum, I could stick it to the post and it'd be there forever.
It'd be a gum wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're dangling pretty high up there.
Uh-oh.
You can see the strip of Branson. You can see the Branson City Water Tower over there. Pretty decent looking water tower. Boogie, are you complaining the Ferris wheel isn't tall
I
enough?
thought it was going to be a little bit taller.
It's pretty tall.
Only 150 feet.
It's still pretty high.
I know.
It's higher than you can jump.
A bit higher.
Looking down the strip there, we can see some different attractions. There's Wonderworks. You can see King Kong's backside right there from Hollywood Wax Museum.
Mistake. What if you put your finger in there?
Yeah, don't put your finger in there, Boogie.
Thought about doing that. Is that weird?
You did? You thought about doing that?
I did. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, interesting seeing the inner workings of the Ferris wheel as you travel around the circle. You can see the little go-karts down there twirling around in their little circles. Looks like there's some sort of go-kart tower. Yeah, you can look down the strip there, Branson. Everybody's having a good time. It's very tricky because the car never stops moving. Don't face plant.
Yo,
Careful.
that's scary. It's so fast. Oh, hey. That's a good. I was gonna say I gave the biggest, cheesiest smile I could.
See, the Ferris wheel just never stops moving. Kind of like the world. Never stops moving. Appreciate you guys joining me here today in Branson, Missouri. Always a fun place to stop by. Lots of fun things to do right here in Branson. If you'd like to see other places I've been, including places in Branson, but also including places all over the country, please check the interactive map in the description of this video. If you'd like to help support this channel, consider buying a t-shirt, consider donating to Patreon, consider buying an enamel pin. All that information is in the description of this video. If you do subscribe to Patreon, a donation of $3 or more will get you a postcard at least once a month. Until next time, this one's in the bag.